So the month of February is approaching its end, so that means, of course, we're gonna have to do our monthly ritual of giving you the account update, how our progress has been so far, and how things are shaping up to be, and what my goals are gonna be moving forward. So stick around this video as we're gonna be reviewing 100 million plus account, showcasing the artifacts, the commanders, the troops, and so on and so forth. What is up, guys? Meower here, back with a brand new Call of Dragons video. So, month of February has been a pretty good month so far for us, progress wise. We are so close to the 105 billion mark. Maybe I'll hit the 110 million plus this season, maybe I won't. It'll just depend, to be honest, but I probably think I'll try to go for it, assuming the wars start starting, and I might need the troops, so there will be no point of saving speed ups when the speed ups will be better utilized in order to maximize my troop potential and maximize my effectiveness and my presence in the field. So we'll see how things go. As for troops, I still have a million in the hospital. By the way, the hospital this season has been massively buffed from the elixir policies. um, right now, compared to last season, I have almost 100k plus production with a level 5 rune and everything. I barely scratched the 750k. Right now, I'm at 840k, so there's already a significant buff, as well as I did finish all my production and my elixir policies right now, so I am getting the full benefits of everything here, and I'm only at 10 villagers versus last season I had all 25 villages and I just barely had 750k. So all in all, I'm liking the buff. It's still not as good as it used to be in season 1 plus, but there is some progress and they did actually buff it compared to the past two seasons where it was slowly nerfed. So I'll give props to the Farlight team for that, and I'm super happy about it. But that being said, let's start by reviewing the artifacts. There was an artifact compodium that we had this season, the first artifact compodium. If you've noticed here and you've been a fan of the channel, you'll see two new artifacts show up in my artifact inventory. And yes, I did go full degenerate mode on it. I'll tell you how much I spent in a second. Let's just review. I managed to get Greymar's Heber level 4, Breath of the Gods level 5, 5, 4, 4, 5, 5, 4, 5, 1, as usual. As much as I like Viola's bow, I just can't justify spinning any artifact keys on it when it barely does any minimal damage, any damage at all at max rank, when and all its value comes from those 10-second seals. So I just can't justify spending on a season 1 artifact keys like that. So each their own, I guess. I did manage to max out also the Bloodbane banner in case my alliance needs me to be a rally lead at any time, though I highly doubt it. I'm not a rally lead player. Heart of Kamase, I'm starting to like it this season. I'll break down my marches near the end of this video, but so far I'm really liking it, and I think it and the Yellow's Bow are pretty underrated this season, and you should definitely reconsider utilizing either of those two. And yes, we finally got the Rallosphere. Oh my god, this past Forge of Light has been complete mental, monetary, physical, mental again, and just pure torture in spinning this artifact, Forge of Light, and getting these two artifacts right here and maxing them both out. Do note I did not have any of them, so I went from level 0 to level 5 on both of them. And let me just say, I would never do that again. It has been like the most stressful experience I've had playing this game, especially because of I was such in a tight uh, time period and tight budget and everything. I just pulled out all the stops, pretty much dumped almost 90% of my seasonal budget and how much I was planning to spend this season in that Forge of Light. So let's see. I started the Forge of Light with 160 keys, and 200 and 200 and oh wait 160 keys and 180k gems, and then I got all three packs. I got Blaze of Glory till the first $100. I got the gem market $50 and $20 and $10. And in the end, I maxed them both with a grand total of 460 keys and 423k gems. Just pure and utter torture. It was by far my worst luck ever when it came to a Forge of Light. In comparison, by the way, for the Breath of Gigantus and Goldcrest, I had Goldcrest level 1, I didn't have Breath of Gigantus. I maxed them both within 500 pulls. So I had, at the time, I had 120 keys and I just full bought all three packs and I didn't need anything else and I had like 50k gems left over. And for the Spiritborn Taurig, I maxed it within less than 250 keys. So my luck this past Forge of Light had probably reminded me why I don't bother with Forge of Light because it was just pure torture. But overall, I'm very pleased that I managed to max them both. I know I should have recorded it, but I wasn't on my laptop most of the past few days, as you noticed with the lack of uploads. But I digress. Let's just keep going because if I keep talking about the last Forge of Light, you're probably gonna start hearing me cry about it. So let's just move on. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with my artifact progress. I am still missing a couple of artifacts here and there. I'm missing. Spring Blades, and I'm missing the three of the new artifacts, which I maxed two of them in the past Forge of Light. Probably would have made no sense if I didn't from all the keys and spins I opened. But they're really solid artifacts, to be honest. And if you have some extra marches, then I see no reason for you not to use them. They're pretty solid and they're pretty strong considering they are a purple artifact. So I'm pleased with how things go. As for my inventory here, I've just been stocking up VIP. To be honest, most of this VIP is from the other spending in this alliance. Like, oh my goodness, is this what it feels like to be in a spending alliance? Like, this is in comparison to my past few seasons, this is a completely different experience from what I'm used to. So overall, I'm loving it, and I won't say no to extra VIP because probably I believe from how much VIP I've accumulated over the past seasons, and I've been VIP 15. Probably as soon as VIP 16 comes out, I'll find myself immediately VIP 16 or just shy of it. If we go off what happened in Rock, it would be an extra 1 million points or extra 500k, so should be in a pretty good spot. As for speed ups, I haven't really been buying the VIP speed ups because I was saving up my gems and was really just allocating my spending in as minimum as possible to be to maximize my efficiency. Though probably I should have been stocking up speed ups for the past 4 weeks, but I just chose the alternative of just buying out the gold heads because I wanted to max out some commanders. I will talk about more on that later on in the video, but just know that I'm probably going to start buying out speed ups again, start accumulating those speed ups because they're pretty much guaranteed 600k or 60k troops a week, which is pretty amazing, all things considered. So I'll always take it. We got some of these here and there from the Blaze of Glory. I still haven't full bought it. I don't know if I will or not. We'll see how things go, depending on the budget and everything. But I did open up my Universal Artifact keys. Maybe that's why my luck got cursed before the Forge of Light. But yeah, we noticed that I'm pretty low on gold token heroes right now. And speaking of heroes, let's just, dive into the heroes right now and see what's cooking. So, I managed to awaken my Koresh. I'm super close to awakening Bertrand. I'll probably awaken Bertrand and Skogul before the big fight start, but for now I'll work on Skogul from the daily deals. And Bertrand, I don't know if I'll spin the next wheel or not. Probably not. It is, like I said, I've kind of blew through a lot of my budget and when I could spend throughout the season on the past Forge of Light. But we'll see. If I spin the next wheel, I'll probably have enough. I'll probably get an extra skill up here and then just dump the extra 160 from my universals. But for now, I'm just taking it slow. Again, there is really no action going on, so there's really no point for me to invest any more gold heads and commanders. I did finish my Goresh as well from the daily deals. I should have awakened Skogul first, but sometimes I don't even follow the advice I give because I'm stupid. But it is what it is, you know? As for the cowboy, he is level 2 and probably will stay like that for a really long time. I have no plans to use him, even if he ends up being OP. I just have no plans to use him, and he doesn't fit my lineup that I plan to use over this season, which will probably be really solid because I did go for this and I will probably go for it again once I do my seasonal reset. I just, was trying around and fooling around with seasonal talents. And let me just say, this and this combo is absolutely disgusting. And do note and mark my words, these two will be the meta. And if you're not using them, you're actively harming yourself unless you're a full on mage main and don't use any archers. Then by all means, go for Arcane Torrent, but definitely go for Suppressive Fire. It is so broken, and I probably expect it to get nerfed soon because the way it works is that it stacks from multiple marches. So if you're using 5 legions, in total you're inflicting a maximum of 25% march speed slow and probably 40% rage accumulation speed because the maximum amount of debuffs in this game is usually hard capped at 40% unless rage accumulation is not under that tag. When by that, you're probably going to prevent anyone you focus from just rage cycling in general. So all in all, pretty disgusting. And if you're playing archers and you're not using this talent, then you're just absolutely trolling because from what I've seen, archers that don't use this talent get absolutely deleted and obliterated on the open field. As for my marches, are probably gonna be running my most standard marches. This will be lineup number one, Goresh Skogul or Neon when I still have infantry, because infantry will get deleted pretty quickly this season. Lilia Thea, Syndrome Fragar, Kinara Nico, Bertrand Valen, and then later on I will be switching to Husk in this with Wyvern Riders, Lilia Thea, Syndrome Fragar, Kinara Nico, and Velen, Bertrand Velen. And mark my words, this season Husk in this is going to be the new Huskinara. I'll break it down more in a video where why I believe in this is probably one of the most sleeper OP commanders in the game right now, especially for this season, and why her utility is probably going to carry a lot of people through wars if using correctly. But all in all, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the account progress so far. Look, of course, if you like content like this, please be sure to drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Look out for future videos and content as soon as we start fighting, because it's been absolute Farmville. We're both across a map, and I'm just sitting here watching other servers fight and just sit and watch jealously. So, on that note, have a wonderful day. Uh, and I will see you in the next video. Meow meow.